Welcome back to another video with IDN TV. Now we're on part 2 of Boosie. He was arrested by the feds a few days ago. Now we have some great news for the Boosie fans. Now Boosie was granted a bond. It happened today around a few minutes ago. They actually have what exactly went down in court today. He was at court at 9 o'clock in the morning, San Diego time. Now it says minute entry for proceedings held before Magistrate Judge Allison H. Goddard. Detention hearing as to Torrance Hatch held on 6/20/2023, denying the sixth motion to detain as to Torrance Hatch. Court sets a bond in the amount of $50,000 secured by the defendant's signature in cash bond/bail bond. It says no document attached. So it looks like Boosie is definitely going to be free. Like I told you guys yesterday, he did sell his Rolls Royce for $240,000. I believe he has to put 10% of that $50,000. What's that, $5,000? I'm not sure how it goes with federal, but I think he just has to put that 10% with the bail bondsman. Who knows? Maybe he paid the whole thing in full. But I know you guys were looking at my video yesterday and you wanted a little bit more meat and potatoes as far as the paperwork goes. So here is the sealed document. I'm gonna breeze through it for you guys. Now this is the compliant. Now it says the undersigned compliant being duty sworn states on or about May 6, 2023 within the Southern District of California, defendant Torrance Hatch, also known as Lil Boosie, aka Boosie Badass, and knowing his status as a convicted felon, that is a person having been previously convicted of a crime punishable by imprisonment for a term exceeding 1 year, did knowingly possess a firearm that traveled in and affected interstate commerce, to with a Glock 19 pistol bearing the serial number, loaded with 10 9mm rounds of ammo in violation of the Title 18 United States Code 922G1. The compliant state that this compliant is based on the attached probable cause, which is incorporated herewith in reference. Now it says on May 6, 2023, a San Diego Police Department officer in the undercover capacity was conducting an intelligence gathering using the social media platform Instagram. The officer viewed the publicly available Instagram account with the handle KP2_market-made. The officer identified the user of the Instagram handle as AD, who is a known neighborhood Crip member. I told you guys yesterday, they were actually looking at somebody else. Instagram handle had previously posted a story of an unidentified man wearing red pants and a white t-shirt filming a music video in what appeared to be a backyard of a residence. The unidentified male had a black handgun tucked into his waistband. The Instagram user's profile tagged the story utilizing the Instagram handle of Mama He Live Again 2.0. Upon review of the profile, the officer recognized the male as Lil Boosie or Boosie Badass, later identified as Torrance Hatch. Now, at the time of the review, Mama He Live Again 2.0 had a live story currently taking place. The officer watched and recorded the live story. While watching the live story, the officer observed 49th Street sign in the background and heard an unknown male exclaim that they were live in the streets of San Diego. I was informed by the SDPD officer that the area between 49th Street and the Guyman Street in San Diego, California is associated with the neighborhood Crip criminal street gang. Following the review of the Instagram profiles, the officer requested airborne law enforcement to fly over the area of 4900 Guyman Street. The police officer provided a description of Hatch. Now around 3:10 p.m., based upon the description provided by the SDPD, officers in Able located Hatch in the area of 49th and Guyman Street. Able observed Hatch enter the rear passenger of a black Mercedes SUV bearing the California license plate. At the same time, the officers in full police uniform and driving marked police vehicles were conducting a saturation patrol the Chola's View area of the city of San Diego. Shortly thereafter, the police officers observed a driver of a black Mercedes SUV with the California license plate talking on his cell phone as driving southbound on Euclid Avenue towards Market Street. The units were driving eastbound on 4700 Market Street. They observed the driver of the same Mercedes SUV failed to stop at a red light signal while making a westbound turn upon 4700 Market Street. Now, aerial surveillance revealed that the Mercedes did not stop anywhere from the time it departed 49th Street till it was stopped by the PD. SDPD officers attempted to conduct a traffic stop on the black Mercedes SUV, but the vehicle failed to yield and continued westbound on Market Street. Now, the vehicle continued to drive slowly west on Market Street for approximately 1 block before coming to a complete stop. Prior to the vehicle coming to a complete stop, the police officers observed the rear passenger occupants' heads moving side to side. I was informed by the SDPD officers that in their experience, when individuals continue to drive at a slow rate of speed while the police are attempting to conduct a traffic stop, may be attempting to conceal firearms or illegal contraband. And after the Mercedes finally yielded and upon approaching the vehicle, the officers observed 3 males in the vehicle. There was a driver and 2 occupants in the rear seat. The rear passenger side occupant was identified as Hatch. Hatch identified the other occupant in the rear seat as a security. Based on the officers' observations, while attempting to pull over the Mercedes for safety precautions, the officers asked the occupants if there were any weapons on their persons or inside the vehicle. Hatch, Boosie claimed that he didn't have any weapons, but his security did. When asked where the weapons were located, Boosie's security guard pointed down towards the right side of his body. Officers observed the security guard had a black bag worn across his upper body. Officers removed the bag, asked the security guard to step out of the vehicle, and placed him in handcuffs. Officers then asked Hatch and the driver to step out of the vehicle and place both Hatch and the driver in handcuffs. During a search of the black bag worn by Hatch's security, officers located the following. They located a black and purple HS Prolute model Hellcat 9mm caliber with the serial number and a magazine containing 7 rounds of 9mm caliber ammunition inserted into the magazine of the well of the firearm. Officers also found 1 additional round of a 9mm in the chamber of the firearm, so it was locked and loaded. Officers located another firearm, a black Glock 19 9mm pistol with the serial number and a magazine, 9 rounds of a 9mm caliber ammunition inserted into the magazine of the firearm. Officers also found 1 additional round of a 9mm ammunition in the chamber of the firearm. The firearm was located in the rear passenger seat between the security guard and Boosie were seated when the officers approached the stopped Mercedes. The firearm was close to all 3 individuals inside the vehicle. Furthermore, a Glock box was located in the rear floor of the rear passenger side. Officers also located a marijuana joint in the center console of the vehicle. Hatch, the security guard, and the driver were placed under arrest for multiple firearm violations. During a search incident arrest of Hatch, officers located multiple stacks of cash in his left pocket, totaling approximately $16,854, and a cell phone in his right pant pocket. All 3 occupants of the Mercedes were transported to the headquarters for further questioning and investigation. During the processing, Hatch yelled at his security and asked why the security told the detective that the gun was on the seat. Officers heard Hatch tell security, "You told me they were in the bag." The statement demonstrated Hatch's acknowledgement of the firearms in the Mercedes. Following the arrest of Boosie Hatch, I reviewed several videos on YouTube regarding Hatch on the date of his arrest, including a video on a YouTube channel. The videos were filmed prior to the arrest of Boosie. The videos contain Hatch filming himself while smoking a suspected marijuana joint, as well as videos of Hatch being filmed with the firearm in his rear waistband. So here's the videos, here's the pictures, the still shots. He's filming that music video himself, individuals saying neighborhood repeatedly and making hand gestures toward the camera. Based upon the training and my experience, these hand gestures are gang signs associated with specific gang affiliations. Now it shows the preliminary checks of Boosie, says 11/29/2021. He was charged with bringing illegal contraband from a penal institution, conspiracy to incite a felony, and then he got another charge of possession of a controlled substance with the intent to distribute. Lastly, they said this. It says the firearm bearing the serial number was seized and inspected. Preliminary checks revealed that the firearm was not manufactured in California. Therefore, the firearm traveled in and affected interstate commerce when it arrived in the state of California. An examination of the firearm reveals that it was the same weapon pictured in Hatch's rear waistband on his red pants as seen on Instagram and later uploaded to YouTube in the minutes before he entered the Mercedes stopped by the SDPD. So that's what was sealed, you guys. This is exactly what happened. So pretty much they found him on Instagram. The dude tagged Boosie. The Boosie was live while he tagged him. Oh, they put the helicopters in the air to actually confirm that it was Boosie. That's when they put him over for the traffic stop. But definitely, he was released, or he will be released on a $50,000 bail. Official paperwork here, you guys. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Boosie, man. Let me know in the comments below. I just want to keep you guys updated. I will catch you in the next video. IDN signing out. Catch you in the next video.